Hi, my name is Chloe and this is my YouTube channel. That feels very, very weird to say. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for quite a few years now. I think I tried recording a video like 8 years ago, but just, I don't know, just didn't feel like the right time. And I'm glad I didn't, because I think now is the right time. Anyway, so I wanted to kind of do a quick little introductory video to my channel, to sort of talk about what you might be expecting to find on my channel, and also 10 things about me. I've written I've written a list, 10 things about me that I think you should know. If you want to subscribe, that's cool. I have it on my phone. So yeah, 10 things about me. 10 things I hate about me. No, that's not, no. 10 things about me. So, I was born in Southern California. I'm 30 years old. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Is that right? I'm not 30. I had a conversation with my friend and I was like, I'm 31. And she's like, no, I think you're 30, hun. I think you're 30. And then she managed to convince me that I was 30. I still think I'm 31. You know, what are you going to do? Yeah, I was born in 1991, so that does make me 30, actually. Maths. Yeah, I was born in Southern California. I am currently 30 and I live in the south of England. I've lived here since I was 7. So 23 years, which is kind of mind-blowing to think that. I still kind of consider myself an American, partly, even though I've spent the majority of my adult life here. I still have family in the US, and I vote in the US, and I did not vote for Trump, just to let you know. I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. Gonna try and say it all in one go. Classical and Archaeological Studies, joint honours with philosophy. Yes, that is my degree title. I then went and did my master's, which is in ancient history, specifically in ancient Greek history. I don't know if you can see. I've got some books relating to my degree. I thought I'd do this in front of my favourite bookcase. I was going to do it in front of that, but the light just kept reflecting, so I thought do it in front of my favourite bookcase. So I spent, this is the 4th, I think this is my 4th, I haven't been counting. Oh well. I spent quite a long time not reading. I spent a large portion of my life not reading, because I used to be a voracious reader. I would read anything and everything. And then because I did my undergraduate and my classics, and my undergraduate and my masters, I didn't keep up the habit of reading, and just got out of the habit. And I think a lot of people find that they go through similar things when studying. It's so much easier to just disassociate and watch Netflix as opposed to reading sometimes. Is that I am disabled. I have been disabled since birth. I'm sitting on my floor, so you can't really tell, but I do use a wheelchair. And I'm currently an access consultant in the heritage sector, so I go into museums and tell people how to be more inclusive for disabled people. I'm currently working on 2 different projects, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do this YouTube channel was because in applying for grants to do what I do, the kind of projects that I work on, they like the idea of being able to make YouTube content, which of course makes perfect sense. So I thought I would try and figure out how to do that on my own. And also because I've been thinking about it for a while, so why not, you know. There's going to be a lot of book content, because at the moment that's what I'm doing a lot of, is reading. I have about 150 unread books. I think we all, during the pandemic, or the pandemic more, Who said that? Who's the one who said that? I can't remember. Was it Grace? It may have been Grace. Someone said pandemic more, and it's now my favourite way to refer to the pandemonium that we are currently experiencing. Yeah, so I've accumulated a lot of books during the pandemic. I'm not going out. I've been shielding, so I haven't been going out. So spending my money on books is a good way, in my mind, of spending my money because they give me joy. My favourite genres are litfic and sci-fi. I say my favourite genres are litfic and sci-fi. My actual favourite books, which are all on that shelf there, as you can see, Conjuring of Light, Darker Shade of Magic, Six of Crows, fantasy. But I do really, and I buy a lot of sci-fi, and I read a lot of sci-fi. Whether or not they're my absolute favourites of the year, debatable. I'm just sort of still getting into it, so yeah. I will be posting my plans for reading in the month of September, my TBR for September, which, because I really want to do sci-fi September. I'm on the train, got my ticket, I'm in my seat, like I'm ready for sci-fi September. So you will be seeing that TBR. It's not really a TBR, it's the pile of books that I can choose to pull from during the month of September. So yeah, I'm very excited. That's probably going to be the next video that you see. If I can... This may never see the light of day, who knows. I may end up just being like, oh, I'm too afraid, like I did last time. Anyway, so I buy lots of books and have many. I have about 150 unread books. I definitely get enticed by a good book cover. I have recently been buying quite a lot of hardback books, and I will just show you. That is my favourite shelf, the middle one. And at the bottom of it you can see there are quite a few nice hardback editions, including Ariadne, which I'm really excited to get to. Anyway, I'm definitely enticed by a book cover, a pretty book cover. I think everyone is at that point. If you're on BookTube or if you're on Bookstagram, you are enticed by a pretty book cover. You're actually propped up on the hardcover of Transcendent Kingdom, which I'm very excited to read. It's a beautiful cover, actually. And then the final fact about me, I've really not been counting as we go, but that is my final 10th fact, is that I did a undergraduate and a master's degree in classics, as I said, and yet I still haven't read the Iliad or the Odyssey. It was just an interesting fact. I went straight into ancient Greek politics and that kind of stuff, so yeah, that's that's where I went, and I completely did not. I mean, I didn't read them as a whole. I picked them out from my master's and my undergraduate, but yeah, I haven't read them all the way through, which, considering I have some very nice editions up there. I've got a very pretty edition, the Emily Wilson edition of the Odyssey, Iliad? The Odyssey, I was right. The Odyssey. I've got a really lovely hardback edition. I bought that the minute that it came out, and I think it came out like 4 years ago, and I still haven't read it. So, story of my life. Anyway, so that is my little introductory video. Like I say, you'll probably see, whoa, focus. Like I say, you'll probably see quite a lot of book content for the next month or so. I have 2 friends who have recently started a YouTube channel, so I'm very, like, self-conscious. But I think it's fun. I watch a lot of BookTube. And as my mum said to me recently, I haven't read that book, so I don't want to hear you talk about it. So maybe someone on the internet will want to hear me talk about books. Yeah, so thank you for watching. If you want to like the video, if you like it, subscribe if you want to as well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!